Hey guys, it's Ella again. This time, I'm going to be sharing more details on the two main characters of the series, as well as a fabulous piece of news right at the end of the video. I'm going to start with Kobrog, who, if you've watched any previous videos, you'll know is a small black kobold. She grew up with her parents, but from a very young age aspired to be a city guard. She'd heard stories of adventurers and admired them, but she thought the city guard was much more inspirational because they were there to protect the everyday citizens. Unfortunately for Kobrog, she grew up in the Draconic Sovereignty, a country within Nibel, ruled over by dragons. And, what's worse, is she grew up in Calcomandia, the capital city. The society within the sovereignty is very hierarchical. It places dragons on top, followed by the Dragonborn, then kobolds, and last and maybe least, tailless Dragonborn. Ooh, so mysterious. But alas, I must keep some secrets of the project for its final reveal. Kobrog growing in the society in the capital city meant she was looked down upon by many of her peers for being lowly. This was something she never let beat her down, and she always tried to stand up for what was right. Her young age foiled her many plans, and she wound up on the streets in her pre-teens. The first episode of the series aims to cover this in more detail. She really didn't do well in the streets at first, until she met Zallix. Zallix is a green tailless dragonborn who has lived on the streets for much longer than Kobrog, for she was shunned societally even more than our protagonist. And Kobrog was frightened at first because of the reputation of the tailless. But in no time at all, the two of them were thick as thieves. That's called irony, because they were thieves. She had a talent for magic, which they used in their many escapades, and so they spent many of their teen years together, confounding the local guard, helping lost children, stealing to get by, and many a moonlit night lying on rooftops together. The two of them even developed their own form of thieves' cant, personalised just for them, and their days were spent in happiness. They did go hungry from time to time, and Zallix was both smarter and more cautious than Kobrog, but little did they know that every moment they spent together was stolen time. Ooh, what fun! I hope this helped to flesh out their relationship to one another, as well as to build their characters in your mind's eye a little better. Now, on to some exciting news. After scouring the internet for an animator willing to take on the massive amount of work that this project will be, I finally found someone. Now, of course, I still need so many more animators. It would hardly be fair to offload the entire project onto one poor soul. But it means I finally have a hand, and with my writers on it too, things can finally start to come together. Thank you guys so much for supporting the project, and I hope to keep giving you guys updates as things progress. If you are interested, feel free to have a look on the Casting Call Club website, which will be linked down below. You'll see the many roles I have available, both for animators, voice actors, some artists. I even still have some roles open for writers. However, I do have a team in mind, as well as I do have some other potentials. I also happen to have a musician who's willing to work on my project, so whilst I would love to hear further submissions, I'm not sure that it will be necessary. We still have to see how things go for that. But, again, voice actors and especially animators, this is the plea. I'm begging you, please, come join the project. I would love to see you all get on board. And while I cannot promise a pay at this point in time, I am there to help you with your portfolios and recommendations, because honestly, we all know what the industry is like these days. It's a tough one. But I'd love to see more people get involved, and if this isn't something you want to get involved in, but you are interested in following the updates of, we have got a TikTok, we obviously have a YouTube, we also have our own Reddit account, as well as also a subreddit page. I have put way too much time into making socials. So please feel free, subscribe, leave a comment, I don't really mind. And I hope to see you guys in the future. Alrighty, I've rambled on enough. Thank you very much. Bye bye.